So that project is Southcoast Rail. Now, I don't believe in the term Southcoast Rail, but we had some good news regarding Southcoast Rail this past 10 days or so, and that's that the Middleborough route, the route that connects us through Taunton and the Middleborough secondary over to the Middleborough route, is moving forward very, very quickly. And we are going to get rail within 3 to 5 years. There's no doubt we're going to have rail service in New Bedford within 3 to 5 years. Now, we're not going to have a nonstop, but no one has a nonstop. The idea that we would say we only want rail if we get a nonstop is ridiculous. It means you don't understand how a rail system works. And what we're looking for in New Bedford and Fall River and Taunton, and also in Wareham and Buzzards Bay and down on Hyannis, is the ability to move onto a system that cost approximately $3 billion of our tax money that's been built over the last 25 years. And we have not been able to graft into it unless we drove there by car, which means the whole process becomes a very, very arduous process where you drive, you park, you wait for the train, you get on the train. We're going to be getting on trains in New Bedford and Fall River and Freetown and Taunton and going up to Boston and the points near Boston down to New Bedford. We're also going to be able to go down to the Cape from New Bedford. Eventually we'll be able to get to New York from New Bedford. The fact is, though, that this is very, very important. This is going to move us forward. This is an important infrastructure process. I want to thank Governor Baker for reopening the debate on this, for reopening the conversation, and now moving forward and getting this done. For close to 40 years, we've been saying we want the rail. We've been wringing our hands off our wrists. It's been an illusion. It's been this project that is attached with South Coast. The South Coast benefits from it, no one else. The fact is, to the point where people from Stoughton north up right through Canton have been completely against it and say, why would you spend the money? Well, this is a logical extension now of a rail line that exists, and we're going to be able to start using it very shortly. It's going to have tremendous benefits for our region. So I want to tell you, let's move ahead, full steam ahead, get this rail in place. It'll be improved. Worcester started out with a half a dozen trains and now have over 20. They did it the same exact way we're doing it, bit by bit, incrementally. And that's the way you build rail in the United States today. The only place that builds one-shot rail is if you've got tremendous amount of money, such as the LA to San Francisco rail that's running into all kinds of problems, or you live in China. And China decides we want to have an outpost 2,000 miles away, so we'll lay a rail line, just as we did with the Intercontinental Railroad back 150 years ago. So the fact is, let's get this moving. Let's keep the momentum. Let's keep the pressure on, and let's begin to ride the rail very shortly. So this is a very positive thing for our city, for our region, and not only the South Coast, but also this entire southeastern Massachusetts, including the Cape area. So let's keep this momentum going. Let's continue to strive, solve problems, make sure that no one's left out, and start to ride the rail. Thanks.